the channel. We're back to the Spider-Man retro carded wave with Spider-Man.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Hey everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today we're taking a look at the Walmart exclusive Marvel retro card Spider-Man. But remember, for all your Spider-Man needs that are not Walmart exclusives, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. And of course, anything over $39 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there, as we do know. But today we got the latest and greatest retro wave Spider-Man figure in a long line of retro Spider-Man figures. This is one of the coolest sets I think Marvel Legends do each year. Has been going on for well over a year now. I absolutely do love the carding on these. They do look cool. They give me that nostalgia vibe because I, like a lot of people of my age, kids of my age, whatever you want to call them, we love the Spider-Man animated series in the 90s, and that's what this represents to me. So very cool to get another one here. However, this is a Walmart exclusive, and it's been a little bit frustrating, so I gotta give a little shout out to that old outlaw Waylon Jennings, as he did find this in his travels for me, as I was a day or two behind in my local Walmart stores. Just kept missing this, but it didn't help that they only put 2 of these per pallet drop. So I don't know what's up with that, but then just right before I started filming this, what did I get? A knock at the door. It was a Walmart delivery, and I got another one of these Spider-Man figures. So who knows, if you pre-ordered online, you might have him by now. If not, I don't know if you're going to find him in stores right now, but he's one of those ones like Doctor Strange that might come back with a passion 8 months down the line. You just really never know with some of these Walmart exclusives. But we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do a little comparisons at the very end. So let's get after it. Let's take a look at the packaging on this one. Very cool Marvel Comics logo up there. I love the old Spider-Man logo with Spider-Man right up there as well. Very cool. Like I said, the card back, just very 90s nostalgia. Absolutely do love this. Got Spider-Man over here. Got the big Spider-Man window there, of course, and got the web effects as well with Spider-Man, which we've seen before. But I like these. We don't see these as much as some of the other Spider-Man effects, so I'm okay with that there. On the back, big, thick, heavy card stock, as we do know. We got a little bit of blurb action, very reminiscent, once again, of the old school packaging as well, which I do love. Let's read the back, see what it says about our old buddy, Spider-Man. Bitten by a radioactive spider, mild-mannered Peter Parker becomes the wall-crawling, web-swinging, amazing Spider-Man. And he sure did. He sure did. We get extra hands with this one as well, as we're used to. Always tough to get these out, but I do love it. Always say these look great on card. I wish I could keep a whole wall, have a beautiful display of these. It's just not in the cards for me, though. Maybe it is for you. Pull this out. Uh-oh, lost some stuff. See you later off there. Spider-Man style, how fitting. See you later, goodbye. And then I lost my effect pieces. We'll take a look at those. But there he is in the old plastic prison. Very, very light figure. Very light packaging, as you can imagine. Very little plastic prison here. So pull this out. Old Spider-Man. And can I get these hands out? Oh, they're taped in. Smart move. Smart move. Tape those guys in. You don't need these hands falling out in the package. Things like that. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's break it down. And 2022 has been quite the year for Spider-Man figures, as we do know. 60th anniversary of Spider-Man, a lot of 2-packs, a lot of single packs, Japanese Spider-Man, you name it. There were so many Spider-Mans that make your head spin in 2022 here. But we do get some of the usual suspect hands. We get the old Jimmy Superfly Snuka hands here. He says, I love you, or it's the web-swinging hands, whatever you want to say. But we do get those. Great Spider-Man pattern on these, as we are accustomed to as well. And then we get to the wall-crawling hands as well. So we get these two. And then Spider-Man, he came to throw down if need be. He comes with 2 Fists of Fury on him, so I'm here for that as well. So you pretty much got all the hands you really do need for Spider-Man at the end of the day. Then you get a couple of web effects. Very interesting, not clear. Sometimes we see these in a more clear plastic. This is a more white plastic. You got a bigger one. You got a little smaller one. So once again, choose your own adventure here. But interesting things. You could have these, sticky tacked on a display. You could have them in his hands. You can do whatever you want with those. So a couple of effect pieces right there. But now we get down to the old main event. We get down to Spider-Man himself. And there's no doubt in my mind, or probably anybody's mind, somebody hands you this. Who is this? Well, you know what? I think it's Spider-Man. Yes, it is Spider-Man. You are correct. You get to go on to the next question. But let's walk down the articulation on this Spider-Man first. How about we get a little butterfly action there on the shoulders. Arms are going to go all the way around. Big old bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows. Oh, playing all the hits right there. You can remove the hands, of course. Hands removable. You got the Fist of Fury going on. Got the hula hoop at the top. Got a little ab crunch action. He can do those big old Spider-Man splits that Spider-Man need to do, of course. Then you do get the thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees, playing the hits once again, and then ankles up and down, back and forth. A deep articulation in the ankles. One thing to note, no foot articulation. We have seen some Spider-Mans fairly recently. We've had some foot articulation. Not in this guy, though, unfortunately. And then, of course, the head, back and forth, all around. And look at that. That is a deep one. So you can get a big head going all the way up, all the way down. Tons of movement on the head for this Spider-Man. Looks really good, and of course it does look very cartoon, very animated here because of the cell shading throughout. Now, I'm not the biggest cell shading guy, but it doesn't annoy me like some people. I know some people are like, hey, those X-Men figures from the cell shading for the animated series, these ones, don't want anything to do with it. Not going to get them. To each their own, as I always say, but it looks cool. It definitely looks different. And then if you're going to have an X-Men animated series shelf or a Spider-Man animated series shelf, I feel like you do have some use for these. Of course, if you're going to have a shelf, you might as well have some use for them, I would hope. But this does look pretty good. Now, we do know Hasbro Pulse Disney Store, I believe, as well, is going to have Spider-Man cell shading, cell shading figures in the future here. We're going to get a Venom Carnage 2-pack coming up. So I guess this Spider-Man will kind of fit in with that one a little bit. And of course, we did get a Venom, which we'll compare to here in a little bit as well. But good articulation on this Spider-Man, is accustomed to Spider-Man figures, of course. Good paint lines. I have no paint issues, no paint problems on this. Nothing like that. He does got the old Spider-Man eyes, looking good. No mouth indented in or anything like that there. The Spider-Man logo looks really good on the front, looks really good on the back. Just really no issues on my end with this figure at all. It's definitely Spider-Man. It is not the best Spider-Man, but it's up there. I do like this one. I definitely have a place for this in my collection, like probably a lot of you guys do as well. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? As always, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. And what do you know? He fits perfectly on the Mattel ringside collectible stand right there, like he was made to be on there. I really do like the coloring on this one, but still my favorite Spider-Man of 2022 is right here. This guy right here. He is a very good Spider-Man. This is the one from the Spinneret 2-pack, of course. If you need that one, man, you can find it, and I think there's some deals to be had. This is a fabulous Spider-Man, but this one's pretty good as well. This one's a little smaller, a little skinnier. This is kind of like teenage Spider-Man, of course, from the animated series, where I consider this one to be all adult Spider-Man. Right there, but definitely same character, just different looks on him. This almost reminds me back to when I was a kid with my Secret Wars Spider-Man. He kind of has that kind of feel to him as well. So definitely a good Spider-Man here. And I did talk about that Venom that would match this one pretty good. It's okay. There's some gripes about this one. I do like this one a lot. There's just a few things that are amiss on it, but it is still pretty cool. But boy, they got all kinds of animated shading on this guy here. A little bit overkill, if you ask me, on this one. And of course, we got more Venoms coming with the animated style as well in the future, but still very cool. And I was at the age where Venom was coming up and he began, and I was all in. I was eating that up like a lot of kids of my age at the time. So Venom, always going to hold a special place in my heart here. So there it is. There's a little comparison for that new Spider-Man. What are your thoughts on this Spider-Man? Did you pick it up at Walmart? Did you order it online? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far, you might as well like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. As you guys know, we got videos every single day and then some, and we got even more content for you over on the old Patreon channel. Truly your best way to support the channel, and you also get bonus content, exclusive content, Q&As, you name it. A lot going on over the Patreon. A lot going on over at Pro Wrestling Tees as well. Search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget to hit me up on social media. SirPaul64 is where you're going to find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Spider-Man, the Walmart exclusive, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.